This is Serious Drama, and this is for me, very early morning commentary. A lot went down yesterday on Twitter, actually. A lot of people that I consider friends kind of fighting back and forth. There are the commentators, some of which I think my most loyal subscribers aren't really familiar with. Because as you may know, most people who subscribe to me don't really subscribe for the gameplay. But there's a whole other side of the community of mid-sized to smaller commentators that are just beastly game players and attract subscribers that want to see awesome gameplay. So, and these guys that typically play this way and get the 100 kill games and the double Moabs and are just unreal type of players they get those scores for a reason. They're super ultra competitive. You may want to say the alpha males of the YouTube gaming community. And because of that reason, because they strive so hard to do so well at any and all costs, a lot of times it gets them in trouble. There's a lot of fighting between them. The best of the players in this new up-and-coming Slayer community, if I had to say, they are very competitive with one another. A lot of times it causes problems. Now, it really, I don't want to jump on the bandwagon when I'm downing. I don't want to down anybody in particular. I really don't. But this had a lot to do with some things that JNasty tweeted out. And many of you may not be familiar with him. I don't know. I think you probably are, though. He's on the rise. He's an up-and-coming commentator. To me, one of the best game players on YouTube. A good commentator. Very, very funny, I think, in his own little way. And he made some comments on Twitter yesterday. Kind of pretty much saying that he was going to ban the whole UK from watching his videos. He live streams. And he live streams a lot for a long time, for long lengths of time, 2 to 3 hours sometimes. And I guess some UK players are joining his session. And he started to get so frustrated. He is a hothead. I mean, that's who he is. He has a really bad temper. So he sent out some tweets that bad mouthing UK players, or not players but people. I don't know, I guess a lot of the people from the UK obviously got offended by this. Yeah, I mean, I understand getting offended by it, and I can't really defend what he said, but it's, to me, everything, JNasty says is very humorous. I've been there. I'm considerably older than him, and at his age, if I would have had a YouTube channel, my God, I can't even begin to explain how many people I probably would have offended when I got mad. I have a horrible temper, and some of the stuff I would spew out would be just terrible. But come on, let's get real. He does not hate everybody in the UK. He does not want to ban everybody in the UK. That is just absurd. Absolutely, positively absurd. Anybody who falls into that and saying, well, he's racist, he hates everybody. Come on. He got mad at a couple of people in the UK. That's just the way it is. And then he's going to make some comments that probably he won't admit it because he's stubborn, that he wishes he could take back. I know for a fact many of his friends are from the UK. I know JNasty very, very well. I had a beef with him. He's a good friend of mine. I really do consider him a good friend. To this day I do. I still talk to him over Skype all the time. And it's like, I know, it's funny. We got in an argument about lag compensation of all things, something I'm very passionate about if you watched any of my videos. I mean, it really bothers me so much because I thought this was going to be the COD where I was going to be the one that was going to be pulling out 100 kill games and Moabs and it just didn't happen. Lag compensation ruined it for me for the first 3 to 4 months of it. And I'm still trying to recover from it. You know what I mean? But we got an argument about that. And this is what I did. Okay, we got an argument. I immediately removed him from my sub box, unsubscribed from his channel, disliked his most recent video, blocked him from Skype. He has his phone number, I don't know if it's his real phone number, but a phone number on Skype. I blocked that from my friggin' cell phone because I didn't want him calling me. What else did I do? I blocked him from Twitter. I basically removed him in any way possible, any and all communication, because I'm a hothead like that too. I block people all the time. I do. So he immediately did the same thing. He may have even done it first. I don't know what happened, but very similar in that sense. To me, I'm a lot like him. Fast forward 15 years or whatever, however many years it is. You can't take anything, when somebody's angry, you can't really judge somebody by their angriest moment, or their best moment or their kindest moment. They're usually somewhere in between. It did kind of sadden me a little bit. And I think when a friend makes a big mistake, because I did immediately when I found out JNasty was tweeting out things about the UK, I immediately sent him a message over Skype saying, dude, what are you doing? You work so hard on your channel. Why are you going to do this? And there was no talking him off the ledge at that point. There really wasn't. I tried. He didn't even respond to me. Okay. He didn't want to hear it. Right. JNasty is not a bad guy. He does not hate everybody from the UK. Wiz put out a video. I expect more from Wiz. I do like Wiz, and I respect him. I've had very brief conversations with him, and he's always seemed like a really good guy. And even when me and JNasty were not getting along, I talked to Wiz about it, and Wiz is, JNasty goes through phases where he hates everybody. So I was a little bit surprised at the video and a little bit disappointed that he would put that out. You have people in your life that you're friends with. Some of them are hotheads. Some of them are always trying to be funny, sometimes inappropriately. But come on, guys. The guy's name is motherfucking JNasty. Nasty. I mean, you can't dislike somebody for the same reasons why you like him. You watch his stream because he rages. Well, guess what? Chances are he's going to rage at you too. Right? People who are on Twitter saying, please unfollow me if you follow JNasty, or unsubscribe and all that stuff. Spaz My Dogs kind of has had a beef with JNasty as well. And Spaz My Dogs, to be honest with you, I kind of respect him. And I sent him a private message yesterday telling him, hey, I respect the fact that you don't take shit from people, regardless of how many subs they have. And I do have a respect for him for that. I notice he doesn't take shit. I like that, man. I do. I like the fact that he judges a person on how they treat him and not necessarily how much they can help him. So, Spaz My Dogs, I will not unsubscribe from your channel. I will not stop following you. I just won't, dude. This beef, this beef that we all have, I mean, I like to think that in a small way we're all friends, kind of, and that friends fight, man. That's just part of life. They do, and it creates stronger friendships down the line. Don't take anything too personal. It's YouTube. It's very hard to find genuine friends on YouTube. People are, like JNasty said in his most recent videos, people are users sometimes. They just are. It's funny though that that a lot of you guys. It's like if Woody asked you to be their friend, would you dump all your other friends that don't have big channels just because Woody has the subscriber base that he has? Yeah, think about that real hard. I bet you just might. I like to think that I wouldn't, but it's hard for me to say. If XKale invited me to a game and I was playing with all of my friends online, it would be really difficult for me not to leave that lobby and go play with them. I don't think I would permanently ditch my friends, but unfortunately, that's the way it is. YouTube is a very superficial place. It's not really based on reality. All of us should keep in mind, how much, JNasty has helped us. I know he's helped me tremendously. To even know somebody like him that is such a great player, enjoys my commentaries, and makes me feel good. And a lot of you guys out there, that are the super highly competitive players that enjoy my commentaries, even though I don't put out necessarily gameplays that you would be proud of, means something to me. It always has. JNasty has been one of my best subscribers over the past, 4 or 5 months. He's always, even before we were friends, would always comment on my videos and like them and all that stuff. We can't get down on him, man. Everybody just has to get along, dude, and take it for what it is. Understand some of your, like I said, understand some of your friends are hotheads. Some of your friends have bad tempers. Some of them are super easygoing, and you can't ever get them mad. But friendships are, it can be a rocky road. Anyway, this has been SeriousDrama. Be kind, be good, be safe. Don't be tweeting out a bunch of bad stuff. And I'll talk to y'all later.